Hi guys, Josh here from the ITR team. Last time you saw us we were in sunny Portugal. However, we're back in the UK and it is like being in Portugal. It's about 28 degrees out here, not a cloud in the sky and not a breath of wind. Today we're going to be playing Ham Manor Golf Club, which is located in West Sussex down on the south coast. It's actually my home club. I've been a member here for about 18 years. Spent my junior career here and stayed an adult member. A bit of history about the club. So it was formed in 1936. It was originally called Goring Hall Golf Club, which it did have 27 holes. However, during the Second World War, they took 9 holes away for agricultural work. And then in 1962, Ham Manor Golf Club was formed. We're going to be playing the front 9 today. So come and have a watch, see how I get on, and we'll go from there. Cheers, guys. Okay, first hole. As you can see from the drone flyover, we've got a couple of streams before we get to the green. First stream in front of me is about 160 yards to carry, and then the second one's about 215 to 220 to end up in it. So the playoff here is just a little iron. It's hot today, the ground's quite firm where it hasn't rained in a couple of weeks or so. So I'm just going to go with a 5 iron and hopefully leave myself about 120 yards in. Line here is the red tree directly in front of me. Oh, that was a bit slappy, but it's down there. Not bad for the first swing out the car. Okay, after a bit of a slappy tee shot, we're down here, but not ideal. We're in the rough. 145 yards to the pin. Playing slightly uphill, probably going to add about 3 to 4 yards on. The right is in a field, so that is definitely not the miss. So I'm just going to go about 5 yards right in the pin and just hit a little draw into the flag. That looks pretty good. Yep, I think we're on the dance floor. Green's quite firm, I might run over the back. I'll tell you what, we'll take that on the first hole. Got a birdie putt coming up. That doesn't happen very often when you're straight out of the car onto the course. I haven't had a putt, so this could be interesting. Played a couple of days ago and they were quite speedy. Club champ's coming up soon, so getting the course ready for that. Right, slightly downhill. It's going to fall a little bit to the right, so let's go left edge. Good stroke on it. See if we can get in the red after one. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're... We've got a par 5, dog leg, left to right. There is a few options off the tee. You could pull chief, however, for me, there's rubbish on the left and there's rubbish on the right. So the rubbish on the left is only about 220 to get to that tree. And I'll be honest, I've bottled it. I've gone with a 4 iron. So I'm gonna play it traditionally, little 3 shot, par 5. So right, line is, as you see it, straight down the fairway.
I are working here today is evidence
Dead straight. I think that even had a bit of a fade, which is unusual for me. But yes, I know what you're thinking. That tree absolutely terrifies me. We're away. Those fairway traps, about 180 to cover it. So I'm going with the layup. I've got a 3-iron. There's a big oak tree to the left of the fairway. Just beyond the traps, that's about 230 to that. So if I strike a 3-iron quite nicely, give me a good yardage in. So the line is probably about 5 yards left of the trees in front of me, because the fairway slopes a little bit from left to right. That might creep in the rough, but opens up the green for the next shot. So we've got 96 yards for the third shot. Pins at the back. We're going out the rough. I've got a lob wedge. My stock yardage with a lob wedge is about 85. So this would normally be a little knockdown sand wedge. However, I've got a feeling the greens are a bit firm out the rough. This is going to skip on a bit. So it's just going to be a full lob wedge. We're going to go about 2 yards right at the pin. And just hit the stock little right to left. It's terrifying that I have to say that when I've got a lob wedge, man. Straight into the sun, not seen it. I heard a thump. Oh, we're on the green. That'll do. Okay, another birdie putt. Quite a nice one, uphill, right to left. Quite like these ones. I mean, if you guys have been watching us, you know my putt is absolutely horrendous, so I'm normally just happy with a 2-putt from here. So this one's all about speed. Don't want to knock it 5 foot past, just nestle it up there. Oh, here we go. This is putting everyone into a false sense of security, because I never did this.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of
We're in a good angle here to approach the pin. Pin's tucked on the left. Left of the green is absolutely dead. So I think with this one, we've got 89 yards. We aim 5 yards right. And if it comes back, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Gone with the lob wedge. The left scared me, and that is short right. Just came out of that one. It was a pretty poor wedge shot. Yeah, pretty lengthy one for birdie. This is slightly uphill. It's going to swing a little bit from left to right. I'll be honest, dustbin lid with this one. Get your 2-putt, go on to the next. However, this is going to be quite a hard 2-putt. Go. Yeah, we'll take that from where we were. Try and tap away for a par. Get on to the next. We steady the ship. We're on the 4th. par 3. It's playing 138 yards today. It's quite a tricky par 3, to be fair. It's quite a long, narrow green, protected by bunkers on the left and the right. So, I mean, if you're going to miss it, it's either the miss is long or the miss is short. I'm going to go with the 9-iron. It's just going to be a stock 9 for me. Let's go about 5 yards right to the pin. Try and hit a little draw in. Could be trap. Not sure though, it's a good strike. Yeah, as suspected, in the bunker. Probably needed about 5 more yards. That would have been good. However, I've proper short-sided myself here. So, you're gonna have to open one up and hope for the best.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are here today
Sit.
is evidence of that.
We're out. Bit of a lengthy one for par. Bit of a lengthy one for par. I mean, it would have taken a hell of a shot to get that close out of the bunker. I don't think I've got that in the locker. Right, pretty flat putt. It's going to move slightly right to left. So we're going right edge. Ooh. That went right at the end. Didn't see that coming. Silly bogey, unfortunately. But hey ho, let's go to the next. Stroking X1, the 5th, 438 yards. Tough hole. As you can see, rubbish to the right, rubbish to the left. So it's going to take a good drive. My line here is I'm going to try and hit an absolute slinger off the trees. So we'll aim up the right and pray she comes back. Tumbler. Nice bounce. Yeah, that should be all right. Not the best of swings, but we're down there, just in the left rough. 158 yards to the pin. If that drive was 10 yards further left, that would have been in trouble. But just about got enough to go at the pin here. The miss is definitely left, so if anything, you want to overdraw it. 152 stock yardage with the 8-iron, however we're out the rough, so just going to get a little bit of run. That's flown out of there. Sit. Sit. Caught a flyer right at the back of the green. I think it's just rolled off the back. Hey ho, let's get her up and down. Yeah, as I said on the second shot, absolute flyer out the rough. But we're putting, we'll take it. Lengthy one for birdie, downhill, right to left. Not a very nice putt. Pace is absolutely key, this one. So, just want to hit it at that dying speed. Because once it gets past the flag, that rolls. Settle, sit. Okay, little tester. There's a bit of slope on this. So let's try and be confident with it. I'm going to treat this one as a match play putt. Just be quite positive with it. In it goes. I'll take part on this hole. 1 under through 5. What is going on? Par 4, 400 yards. Greenkeepers have been kind to me today. If the tee's on the right side, those trees there do all sorts of things to my head and throw me out. So we've gone with the freewood. Just trying to, not sure if you can see the bench that's right at the green. So we're just going to go at that and hit a little draw. Or pull it in the trees. Oh, there's timber. Oh dear, that is not going to be good for now. As expected, down in the left rough. This rough is pretty thick. I can't go over that tree in front of me, so I'm going to have to go under because that lie is shocking. So I've got the 5-iron, got 165 yards to the pin. So the first stage is to keep it under that tree and then hopefully get enough on it that it runs towards the green. So that's come out dead. Okay, third shot. We've got 109 yards. We're close to the hole, which is a good thing, but we're still in the rough. Pins at the front to the left, so I think we're probably just going to have to knock it on the green, take a 2-putt and go to the next, because I don't think it's going to stop out this rough, but we'll see. Gone with a sandwich. Oh, come out of that. That's not even on the green. Oh dear. Well, chipping a putt for a bogey then. Okay, that rough, pretty punishing. Here and free, still not on the green. Uphill chip shot. Can get quite aggressive with it. Land it into the slope. Gone with the sandwich. It's going to roll right to left, so I want to start it about 2 feet outside the right. And hopefully it'll come back in. Or just pull it. Is it going to come down the slope? It's trying. I'll be honest guys, I didn't mean to do that, but it looked pretty cool. But we still got a lengthy one for bogey. Lengthy one for bogey. Got lucky with that one. But not an ideal putt. Downhill. It's going to come slightly left. I think we need to get match play head on here. Just be positive with it. Nice stroke. Hopefully it's going to drop. If that didn't go in, that was in the bunker. I've hit that so hard. Right, spoke too soon. We're back to level, free to play. Lucky escape on the last. That could have been a lot worse than a 5. So we've got a dogleg right to left, par 4, 385 yards. Fairway trap up there. It's about 240 to carry it, but it's a bit of a strange one. I could hit a 3-iron and have 150 left in, but I'm feeling the freewood. I know it was a bit of a pull on the last, but it's my favourite club in the bag. Put a nice swing on it, just aim up the right, little draw. a little bit off the bottom, but I think it's just come back in the fairway. So we're good, we're down there. Just missed the fairway. We've got 140 yards to the pin. I've got pitch and wedge because by that flyer we got down 5. I think the stock yardage for a pitch and wedge is about 130. So you don't want to be going long on this pin. So yeah, we're going to go middle of the green. It's going to be the safe space to go. Lucky that's come out dead. That's hit the front and rolled up behind the pin. Yeah, it's good choice going with the wedge, because if 9's out there, that is in the hay at the back. But yeah, we'll take that, definitely. We'll take that from where we were. Got a little bit lucky with it. It came out dead. It's probably landed on the fringe at the front and then chased up. But we've got a nice birdie putt coming up. Downhill. It's going to move ever so slightly to the right. As you can see there, sort of slopes off that as it moves away from the bunker. So I'm going to go left edge with this one. Let's put a nice solid stroke on it. See if we can make it. No, I read it too much. We'll take a, almost spoke too soon. We'll take a par, steady the ship, and we'll go on to the next. So, par 3, 8th, quite a long par 3. It's playing 195 yards today. Green's protected by trap on the left, trap on the right. So you've got to play this pretty bang on to get onto the green. I've got a 4-iron. Line here is, I always go, there's 3 pine trees. 3 pine trees just right at the flag. And I'll go at the middle one and just try and do a little draw off that. That was absolutely flush. Come down. That had a chance, that, if that would have gone more left. Okay, that is probably the closest I've ever put it on this hole. If that would have been half a yard more, fed down the slope, that could have been a bit expensive. But we'll take it from 190 odd yards or whatever it is. I can't remember. Memory is terrible. Right. We all like these ones, but we still got to put it in the hole. I'm just going to slide off the slope off the right. However, want that match play stroke again. Be positive. We'll take a 2 on there. 1 under, 1 under, 1 under, 1 to play. Here we go. Par 5 9th, dog leg left to right, ideal drive. You want to put it down the left side so you can get to the green in 2. I was in 2 minds on this tee. You 1 under, do you take an iron, play it traditional, or do you keep your foot on the gas, which I'm going to do. That's why I've got driver. I'm going up the right side, and I'm going to try and sling it back. Or just hit it dead straight. And the cop's up the right. It's going to be a chip out. But yeah, we're up there. So not the ideal place to put it. There's only one option, and we've got to go out left. And just got a 7-iron. Can't even see the ball in the video because it's that far sitting down. So back foot, 7-iron, just commit to it. Ah, that's come out too hot. Sit. Sit. Could be blocked out by those trees down the left, but we'll see when we get out there. Okay, so we were dreading the rough on the last shot, but I think with the height of it, it's actually saved it from going in there, which would have been an impossible shot. We've got 129 yards to the pin, out the rough, no wind. I'm gonna go full, oh, as I say no wind, now the wind gets up. I'm gonna go full gap wedge. I'm gonna have to strike this out the screws, and I'm going out the last chimney on the clubhouse.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. In fact, we're working here today.
Pulled it coming out the rough. Go. Yeah, short. There's always going to be a big gap wedge, but if we take the wedge, could have got a flyer. We've got the short stick, so we'll see what happens. This is going to fall ever so slightly to the right. We've got that first cut to get through, and so we're going to have to put a positive stroke on it. Yeah, first cut, just held it up a tad. Okay, a little tester for bar to shoot one under for the 9. It's not really doing a lot. So let's do what we've been doing. Just try and take that match play approach, put a nice positive stroke on it, and go straight down the middle. In it goes. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you could check out all our social media handles at the bottom and give us a follow, we really appreciate the support. If you fancy any of our merchandise, head to www.itrgolf.co.uk. We're going to try and get out on the back 9 soon, so everyone at home can see the rest of the course. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.